Good morning. I'm meteorologist Caitlyn Lorr. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas or start to Hanukkah or holiday season, whatever it is you partake in. Hopefully you got to see some friends and family. If not, you've still got some time to do so. If you are going to be heading out and about today, whether it is to go to see friends or family, or maybe you're returning back to work today for a couple of days before the new year hits, you are going to see some damp conditions out there. This is what it looks like right now from Bethany Lutheran College in Mankato. A couple things to note is the surfaces out there, like roadways, very wet, not because of precipitation, but because we have a lot of moisture in the air from fog to that snow that's down there melting. We also have very gray, dull, cloudy skies, and unfortunately, that's really what's going to stick around through the day today. We aren't expecting a whole lot of sunshine, if any at all, through the day today. So hopefully we'll get a few pockets, but it's not looking like it. One thing we are dealing with that's pretty drastic this morning is some reduced visibility across the area. We are seeing anywhere from under a mile of visibility in places like Austin and Mason City, all the way up to 10 miles of visibility in places like Owatonna, out by Marshall, and Slayton. Here in Mankato, we're sitting at 5 miles of visibility, as well as in St. Peter, but you can see along I-90. So any of those of you that are going to be traveling across the state today, if you're going to be using I-90 in southern Minnesota, especially through the morning hours, you are going to be dealing with very, very thick, dense fog. So again, remember to slow down, take your time, and drive with your headlights on, even once it starts to get brighter out there, because that does make you more visible and keeps everybody safer. Now, because the fog is so thick and expected to remain thick, especially in southeastern Minnesota and northern Iowa, those areas are under a dense fog advisory until 12 o'clock this afternoon. One thing that's keeping this fog from dissipating is this low-level cloud coverage we have out there. As you can see, we've been cloudy through the overnight hours into this morning. And as we've talked about those clouds acting like a blanket overnight, keeping us a little bit warmer, it also kind of keeps things trapped between us and those clouds, which means any of that fog that has developed doesn't really have anywhere to go into the upper atmosphere until it just kind of dissipates. So until that happens, we're going to be dealing with that fog. Some areas could see some freezing fog, especially where we've got 32 degrees or colder, which right now we're only seeing really 32 degrees as the lowest out there. That doesn't mean there could be slick spots out there, but it also doesn't mean there won't be slick spots out there. So just use some caution, because we are seeing temperatures right around that freezing mark, up to a little bit warmer. We're sitting at 33 degrees here in Mankato, St. Peter, and Glencoe, as well as Esterville, with the warmest coming in at 36 degrees out by Marshall. There's a light breeze out there, nothing too drastic, but enough that it is leading to a minor wind chill. Right now, those winds are coming out of the southeast up to 15 miles an hour, making it feel more like wintertime here in Minnesota. This is what it feels like outside, which is the low to mid 20s. This is what it should feel like, so thankfully we do have that breeze to make it feel more like winter or Christmas time out there. Otherwise, if we didn't have that breeze, it would feel more like the 30s and give you a little bit warmer feels for this morning. Now, temperatures through the day aren't going to rise too much, but we are going to see the upper 30s by this afternoon. They'll drop into the mid 30s for this evening, eventually reaching and hovering around 36 degrees for most of the night, which will be right around our low. Winds through the day are expected to remain light, up to 10 miles an hour. Yeah, that will give us a minor wind chill, but again, nothing too crazy out there. We're looking at wind chill values anywhere in the upper 20s, low 30s, so not much of a difference from what those temperatures are reading to what the wind chill will be. Now, tonight, we are looking at some showers moving in after midnight. They are going to be very isolated and very spotty through the overnight hours from Mankato eastward, so areas west of Mankato may stay more dry in the sense of precipitation through the overnight hours into tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, those showers will become more prominent, a little bit more intense as far as heavier rain showers associated with them, especially once we make our way into the afternoon hours. And again, this will be areas from really Mankato eastward. We'll see a little bit of rain in New Ulm, Fairmont, and Windham through tomorrow afternoon and evening as we make our way into Saturday morning. But west of Windham may not see any rain at all going into tomorrow and especially through Saturday morning. Most of that rain will be east of Windham and really east of Mankato along I-35 over to the eastern border of Minnesota. That will bring some accumulation to the area over the next couple of days. We are looking at anywhere from those lightest totals around 1/100 of an inch or trace amounts out to the west of us, up to 1/4 of an inch here in Mankato, totals increasing closer to 1/2 an inch possible as you make your way east of I-35. Tonight, we are going to drop to a low of 36 degrees by tomorrow morning. Here's a look at your extended forecast showing those shower chances chances tomorrow through Saturday morning with highs in the low 40s. We have a cold front moving through on Monday that's going to bring in a chance of rain transitioning to snow as temperatures drop, and we will welcome the new year with more seasonal temperatures in the upper teens and low 20s. That's everything I have for you guys this morning. As always, for a look at your local news, weather, and sports, tune in to KUIC News Now tonight at 5, 6, and 10. As always, have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Stay safe and don't forget your headlights this morning.